around Ann Arbor. It was gerrymandered to be a Republican district, actually. It's a little bit more lean Republican than the 7th Congressional District. So we know that we can win this race. We got elected in 2012. I was mayor of Saline, as I mentioned, for 14 years. And I'm in my 2nd term in the State House. But, you know, I've done a lot of work in the building community. Actually worked with Dana's mom a long time ago. Dana's from Saline when we built a playground. And that was a really great experience for me about how important it is to bring community together to solve problems. And while it sounds like a playground, it sounds like, well, it's kind of a small thing and not a really big thing to help, you know, make the world a better place. But it actually, anytime you bring people together to do something positive, it really has ripple effect. I got to know many, many people. It's a really fantastic experience. And I was actually on city council at the time and saw there was a really big need. And that's kind of the reason that I'm running for Congress, because I've, again, been in local government and also in the State House, and there is a really big need, and I know that's why you're all here. We've been working really hard at the state level on things like income inequality, women's rights, environmental issues, just really investing in education, making education affordable again for our future, for our kids, and those are all things that we really need to work together on, and those are challenges to our state in particular. And so that's really one of the reasons why I'm running. It's a very important time. There's a huge opportunity here. You all can really help us make a really big difference in how we run this campaign and the work that we do on the ground. That's why we wanted to make sure that you knew about our opening today and that this is really important. As I mentioned, I talk to people every day. And I tell them, we can't do this by ourselves. Just, you know, my team is we're not gonna win this, just, you know, our team. And while we have a great team, and you'll meet some of them tonight, and we're doing great work all around the 7 counties that we would be representing, we need a lot of people helping us on the ground. So we're really, really happy that you're here. So I'm gonna introduce Dana. She's our political director, and as I mentioned to you, she's actually from Saline. But I'm very fortunate that she's joined our team because she has a tremendous background in successful campaigns, and also the work that we need to do. She's had a lot of training, so running a congressional race is a bigger deal, but we are working hard to learn what the best practices are, and I think she's going to talk a little bit about that and introduce our team.
Sure, definitely. Well, thank you so much for having us. Thank you all so much for being here, and thank you so much to the Jackson County Democratic Party for sharing this space and getting these wonderful decorations together. It's the first office that we've been in with a paper mache donkey, so we're really excited about that, and as well as a cardboard cutout of President Obama. As Gretchen mentioned, I'm Dana Sherry. I'm Gretchen's political director, which means I oversee a team that focuses on voter contact, on knocking doors and making phone calls and writing postcards and writing personal letters and getting letters to the editor and everything that it takes to win this election. So we expect a pretty big turnout this year, and so along with kind of a big voter turnout, that means we have a lot of potential voters to contact and to let them know about Gretchen. So we have, we're opening 5 regional field offices. As Gretchen mentioned, this is the first one here in Jackson. We'll also have an office in Eaton County, in Washtenaw County, in Monroe County, and in Lenawee County and Adrian. But I want to introduce you to our Jackson team. Many of you know Kelsey Heck, who is our Jackson County Regional Field Director. Kelsey has been living in Jackson since
almost a year.
Almost a year, and has really enjoyed getting to know the community. And then we also have here today Michael Brothers, who is our Jackson County Field Organizer. Michael just finished up a semester at MSU and is ready to hit the ground running here in Jackson. And then Hassan, I don't know your last name.
Ahmad.
There you go. Ahmad is one of our Jackson County interns. So please let them know if you have any needs in Jackson, and they're your go-to people if you want to make phone calls or knock on doors or help seal envelopes or write letters to the editor, or all the things that it takes to win an election and to win Jackson County. Jackson County is a very winnable county for us, and it's a very, very important county for us here in the 7th Congressional District. In fact, it's the largest population center that we have in the 7th Congressional District. So, okay. So we've been on the ground here actually since the end of March, right? Making phone calls to voters since actually last November, a year before the election, and then starting to knock on doors in March. So Michael and Kelsey and Hassan have put together a really great team, but we really need your help. So if you have not signed in, please go ahead and do that, and we will definitely follow up with you. But again, thank you so much for being here. Did you want to take any questions, or do you want to hit the road?
We got refreshments.
Yeah, let's do that, and we'll do one-on-one, and yeah, so if you haven't had a chance to meet Gretchen or meet our team, please come up. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here, and let's go win in 2016 for
Yeah, there's decent coffee and everybody gets to know each other. And I think probably you know each other a little bit, but that's the whole point, is to mingle and get people to know each other. So.
We have bumper stickers if you want one.
Yeah. So.
Did you sign in?
No, I haven't yet.
You want to sign in?
I will in a little bit, yeah.
Okay. You can just sign in right now.
I think I'll wait. Thank you, though.
Are you with the Republican Party?
Yeah. Republican tracker, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Got what you need? Do you get what you need?
Yeah, I think I did.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, you're welcome to have some refreshments or anything there's popping.
Oh, really?
And cookies and
All
stuff
right.
in the back.
I might try some. Thank you.
Where's the beer?
Yeah.
We wish. What's your name?
Republican tracker. Yeah.
Just generic Republican tracker?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Derek.
Nice to meet you, Derek.
I had to do that.
Yeah.
So,
Just gotta do it.
well, cool, man.
We'll see you Monday, right?